You're not the only human to have lived in Bonesborough. My great-grandmother told me about a human who once lived here, but one day he just vanished. Rumor has it he left something in the library.
The Owl House is telling us that Philip Wittebane is Bellis, who supposedly is the first human that has arrived to Bonesborough. Thanks to the info provided by the chapter, Keeping Up Appearances, it exists the possibility that Philip may not be the first human to arrive to that place. It stands that Ford may be the first one. A few days back, we made a video where we presented 3 proofs that confirmed that Eulen and Stan got married in Las Vegas for one entire day. That video will be pinned in the comment section so you can watch it too. Well, this new video is the second part, since today we're going to talk about Ford being in Bonesborough, and I will show other evidence that further confirms that the Owl House and Gravity Falls take place in the same world, but in another dimension. Comment the laughing emoji if you think this theory is a lie. If you think this can be true, comment the hand emoji. For doing this, you also pay respect to Ford because he has 6 fingers. Guess who this character is? The right comments will appear in the next video. At the end of this video, we'll say hi to the previous ones. One of the most important things in Gravity Falls' stories are time travel and dimension travel. In a more specific way, we saw in various chapters of the series that Dipper and Mabel traveled through different times in our history. For example, to the past, where they lived a lot of adventures, and to the future, in which they had a trial for winning the mission of an agent from that timeline. It's even possible to travel to other dimensions of the universe. Stanford has been the main protagonist of a lot of them. A good number of them were interesting enough for him to write them in his journal. He even said that he has traveled through many dimensions looking for where he came from. That's why he knows that the Dice of Infinite Possibilities is banned in many dimensions due to the danger it represents. You can listen to this right now.
These things are outlawed in 9,000 dimensions. You want to know why? Look at those symbols. Infinite sides means infinite outcomes. If I rolled it, anything could happen. Our faces could melt into jelly. The world could turn into an egg. Or
with this information, there is no doubt that Uncle Ford probably was a while ago in the Boiling Isles, a place where he probably was searching for a way to get back to the human world. According to the information that we get from Gwendolyn, the Boiling Isles is a special place because in various points of this land, it exists a way that connects with other worlds, plants, animals, and even human world, because she mentions that us humans have a lot of junk.
There's a rare substance called Titan's blood. It is extremely powerful and sometimes causes leaks between our realms. Plants, animals, you guys have a lot of garbage, by the way.
If Miss Clother knows that our world has a lot of junk, it's because someone has traveled to this world. Maybe a human that arrived to the Isles explained to them how this planet is, or a creature of this place traveled to Earth and returned to the Isles telling them everything he saw. With this data, it opens the possibility that characters from Amphibia, the Owl House, Gravity Falls, and Star vs. the Forces of Evil can travel through dimensions. These 4 series have in common dimension traveling, and for them to achieve it, they only need to find a place on the planet that connects to that dimension, just like Star did, or get a magical object that transports them like Amphibia or the Owl House. If you want to know more about these 4 series, watch the other video that's pinned in the comment section. In this video, we show you that these 4 series occur in the same time. A proof that tells us that Ford was living in the Boiling Isles is the journal number 1 and the Book of Lost Legends. These books are canon. In a few words, the stories that contain these books count as a real fact in the story, and are canon in the Gravity Falls' timeline only that they are told by a book. Before continuing with the video, please support the video by dropping a like and subscribing to the channel. Also, if you give a like, you'll be even more handsome or pretty.
It's beautiful.
The Lost Legends book confirms that the multiverse and Gravity Falls truly exist. In the chapters, they take us to the multiverse where we meet different Mabels. We even meet Rapunzel Mabel with very long hair. By the time that this adventure has finished, Dipper says that that place was the multiverse. Also, this book is filled with connections between the Owl House. In this occasion, we're just going to mention one, because we've already talked about the other ones on this video. Eulen got married to Stan in Las Vegas. The link is in the first comment. This connection reveals to us that Stanford was in Bonesborough, and it's seen when Dipper and Pacifica to enter the world of weirdness. As it's a very strange world, they take a look in the journal to see where they were. When they are watching it, we notice a page from the book has the name Bonesborough. Exactly! Bonesborough is the largest sound found in the Boiling Isles. If this page exists, it's telling us that Ford visited the place for a reason. Remember that the 3 journals were written by the one and only Stanford, and he even drew every single thing that we see in them. Since there is a page dedicated to the sound, it means that he was there. There is no other reason. In the chapter Through the Looking Glass Ruins, we can see for a few moments a book that looks like the Gravity Falls' journals. It's located in the donated books section. This opens a lot of possibilities. It may exist a 4th journal and Ford donated it for some unknown reason, or maybe he lost it and someone else found it and gave it to the library. We don't really know what happened, but we can assure you that this is a 4th journal. It's unmistakable. We are not done yet, because in the 3rd journal, Ford talks about magical doors. He mentions that he saw lots of people walk into doors, and the door with the person magically disappear, which Stan didn't know how this could happen. If you look closely at the drawing of the door, you notice that it's like the magical portal that Eulen has. It even has an eye in the door. This has 2 logical explanations. The first one is that he was in Bonesborough before Bellis ruled. For that instance, many people had access to magical things like portals. Don't forget, Bellis forbid the people of the town to learn more than 2 spells. Surely the portals stopped existing because of him. The second one is that Ford watched our dear owl lady using her portal to reach a certain place when he was in some sort of dimension. It's probably this happened before Eulen was captured by Bellis in the last episodes of the 1st season. This cute witch was savage because she was traveling around dimensions. It exists the possibility that one of these dimensions she visited, Ford was there. We can't really know exactly if Ford was the first human that arrived to Bonesborough. Maybe Philip Wittebane was the first one and Stan the second. What's pretty sure is that Stanford was visiting Bonesborough, living for a time that he left, and for some reason he left a journal or forgot it. We're not saying it. The information is shocking. We're only presenting them to you. If you're going to say that all of these proofs are just references, let me tell you, they're not. Between these 2 series, they have a lot of connections, so it will be funny to name them as references or Easter eggs. If they share many things, it's because they are telling us that it happens at the same time but in another dimension. I'll say this again. Ford visited a lot of dimensions before returning home. One of them can be the Owl House dimension. Also in Amphibia, there are signs indicating that Ford was in this dimension for a short time. Besides, they have told us in a secret way that the characters from this story can transport to the Owl House dimension because we've seen Eulen's house. Watch our video. Amphibia, the Owl House, Gravity Falls, and Star vs. the Forces of Evil occur at the same time. I'll explain it better there. Anyways, this is the end of the video. Special greetings to the ones who commented on the past video. And not so special greetings to the ones who gave this video a dislike. I am Bella, and bye!